If you guys are wondering, we're recording. And we're recording because a lot of leaders won't be able to make it today. So I told them that we'd put this up on the Flux Campus Ministries blog, so they'll be able to catch this on the blog. And people are laughing because of some reason.
Sorry, just because in the summer you were like one of the Backstreet Boys, now you look like a news anchor.
Oh, that's why you wore a tie today.
Would you like the Santa hat to be in the Christmas mood?
No, it's okay.
Yeah.
I don't need the Santa hat.
You can just pull the hat down on where you are if you don't want to.
Yeah, where's James?
Yeah. Okay. It's hot enough as it is. It's just really hot.
Oh wait, makes
So.
you look even hotter.
Awkward. That's gonna be back on the blog.
That's totally gonna be on the blog. But yeah, I just want to address everybody with a few words, and I just want to thank people who have been a part of Flux Campus Ministries, and I specifically want to address the leaders, those of you here who are a part of my leadership team, and I've seen a lot of growth with you guys and working with you guys. It's been a real blessing for me. I don't think I've ever thanked you guys as well, so I guess this would be like one of the rare opportunities that I get to have you guys all together at the same place and just say thank you for a great semester. And I've seen a lot of things that God has been doing on our campuses and just amazing things that God is doing in your individual lives. And I've seen a lot of you grow at tremendous speeds. So thank you. And when I look back, even in the summer, when we had the summer studies, I needed to have a lot of support because I pretty much was, just swarmed with work during the summer. And I remember spending hours upon hours. I think there's 1 week when I spent about 30-something odd hours just planning for what was going to happen on the Thursday nights. And it was hectic, to say the least. But you guys were able to come alongside and provide a lot of support. And to me, I've never been able to say thank you personally, but now it's a great opportunity for me to just say, you know what, if not for you guys, the summer would have never happened. So people like Tim, people like Sarah and Ryan, and those of you who really put time and effort and just wanted to see this ministry grow. And God has been faithful, I think. God has really grown this ministry, and I've seen this ever since the ministry has started up with Sam Chua, right? I think God has really grown fruit on this ministry, and it's just the beginning, to be honest with you. There's a lot to be done, and I'm excited to see you guys being the next in line, I would say, just to take this forward and continue to do what God would have you do on campuses. So it's awesome. It's very encouraging. There are many times looking back, and I was just thinking about this a few days ago, looking back at the summer and maybe early on in the fall, leadership is so hard because it feels so lonely sometimes. And I think one of the main reasons why I was able to continue on and just be able to find the strength to continue to lead you guys is because I've seen a lot of change, and I've seen you guys also grow to a state where I can respect you all and say, you know what, you guys have encouraged me in my ministry, and how can I give up now, right? And so that really gave me the strength to continue to fight on, and I'm just really grateful for you guys. I've never been able to tell you guys until now, but you guys have been a real encouragement in my own personal ministry. So thanks a lot. Talking to you guys specifically in the weeks, more SFU than UBC because I go to SFU, so it's easier for us to meet up, and I've met up regularly with a few of you, and it's just been a real blessing in my life because you guys are a real encouragement, and I hope you guys continue to grow and see the merit in what God is doing in your life as well. So, yeah. Next thing I wanted to say was, I also wanted to do some, I wanted to give the leaders some sort of gift, but I'm kind of broke, and I don't really have much time, so you guys can wait for that, and I'm going to probably just mail you guys some personally written Christmas cards just to thank you all for your hard work and just to encourage you guys. That's cool with you guys. That would mean that you guys are going to have to give me your addresses, though. Risky. Risky. It's a bit risky, but no, nothing's going to happen. Next thing I wanted to talk about was just where the ministry is going and where Flux Campus Ministry is going in the new year. And I think starting January, I'm going to start giving a lot of my duties away to individuals who are going to be staying for 2011, because I will be graduating. Next semester will be my last. It will be officially my last. But I might stick around for the summer, but just for one course. However, let's not talk about that. So next semester will be my quote unquote last semester. So I want to see you guys start taking the ministry and start running it yourselves. And what I'm going to do is, I think starting January, I'm going to start letting a lot of my duties go, and I'm going to see just who's willing to take up, a lot of the tasks that need to be taken up. And things don't have to look the same, but eventually I want to let it entirely go so that you guys will have your own leadership team running everything. By June, I plan on having everything passed on to you guys. So it'll be a slow, gradual process, but by June, I want to have everything out of my hands so that you guys can use the summer studies. We still will have summer studies, and I think whoever will be leading you guys will be running with that as well, because I found that just in this year, the summer studies really helped in propelling the ministry forward, and also letting people get to know who the leaders are on campuses, and also get to know more about what the campus ministry setting is like, and also get to know what people are about, and why are we here, what our intentions are. So I think the summer was really important in that. So whoever is going to be running the summer studies next year, I hope will continue to be on the forefront with Flux Campus Ministries during the summer times, with the Flux Campus Ministries weekly meetings. So that will still happen. However, my role in the summer will not necessarily be the same as what my role was this year, which means then that I may come every once in a while just to be like a guest speaker or whatever. However, how often that will happen, I don't really know. I don't have too many details, but I just want to let you guys know that summer studies will happen. It just will look differently under a new team, hopefully. I've spoken to a lot of new leaders who will be coming up next semester and leading studies, so you guys are in good hands, for sure. I don't know if you guys know, but Ryan here, maybe you just want everybody know you're around, yeah, is going to be running Flux Campus Ministries. He's going to be the overseer for next year, so I'm officially going to be handing things to him around June, and he'll be taking you guys forward with where he wants to go with the ministry, and just what God would do in his life, and where he intends to direct you guys as well. I know a lot of you guys are also graduating, so it seems as though we're handing things down to the next generation here, which is exciting, actually. It's really exciting. But I want to affirm you guys that I trust this guy. I've seen this guy grow. I respect this guy. And I know that whatever happens, it's for the good. So I've been working very closely with him, and I will continue to work closely with him in the new year. So we'll still be working together. Also, come February, around 14th to the 18th of February, we'll be having, I think, a conference type event. It'll be, I want to say it's going to be, it's going to be a Willingdon initiative, but it's going to involve other churches as well. So there will be a few other churches involved, a few other ministries that we are planning to contact. When I say we, it's mainly Sam Chua, James Wong, and I. We're going to be working closely to have this happen. We want this to happen because we see that God is doing something on our campuses. And the theme of our conference is going to be the centrality of the Great Commission, because we see that this is all a part of God's amazing work, and this is all just a part of God's Great Commission that we're gifted with the privilege to do. So it's mainly going to be for leaders, because we want to work very closely with our leaders during the next semester, so that when fall comes, right, they'll be ready to take the lead, and they'll be ready to lead by example as well. So that's going to be happening in February. Other events, I'm not entirely sure, but if you guys have any ideas, this is an opportunity for you guys to also, if you're considering leadership, to step up and also lead in a different capacity, maybe. So if you guys know anybody who wants serve in a different capacity or maybe in a greater capacity, just let me know. We're always looking for more leaders, and we're always looking for more people to grow as well. So if you guys have anybody in mind, make sure they contact me. So if you guys personally have something you want to do differently, also let me know. I'm really busy though, so maybe we'll talk sometime after January if you guys have something in mind. I need you guys who plan to be small group leaders or doing anything next semester to start sending your schedules to Tim. Okay, so I intend to have this ready ASAP because we don't want the semester to come along and then that's when we start slowly progressing to the small group level. But we want everything to be done before the semester begins, so that by the time that the semester starts, people will already have an idea of when the small groups are going to be held by the leaders. So please get your schedules in ASAP to Tim, and then if you know leaders who are not here, I hope they're watching, because if they're not watching, just let them know. Actually, just let them know anyways, just so you can double that. So yeah, schedules in ASAP. I think that's it for next semester and for where we're intending to go. I'm going to get Ryan to come speak in a second, but I think I also want to update you guys on my own personal ministry, because I think I've been following very closely with some of you guys, and I've been sort of breaking the news to people in my circles individually, but it's just at this point it seems like I've said this so many times that it's very emotionally draining for me. So I intend to just say it one time through sort of thing, so that everybody who is interested in what's going to happen for me next year will be able to hear it and also refer to it or just take a look if they're not around. This is something that I can direct them to, right? So that's why this is also being recorded. But I think for me next year, summertime will be when I guess you could say, wash my hands clean from campus ministry. It sounds weird, terminology, but it's when I'm going to be officially out of campus ministries for whoever knows how long. But where God is directing me next year, I think is going to be very pivotal for my growth as a Christian, my growth as a man, because I don't know if you guys know, but I've been planning a trip to Asia next year, which I don't think will happen anymore. I intend to dedicate that trip to missions instead, and I think where I'm going to go now is Singapore. I originally had planned to go to Singapore or Hong Kong and Japan just for like a grad trip kind of thing, vacation. But I think God has been telling me, or at least convicting me, to start seeking ministry opportunities there too, because I find that this could be where God is leading me to next. So I'm not saying that this is somewhere that I will stay in. I'm not saying that this is not some place that I won't